First down, ball at the 36. They stick with Jacobs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Complete out to the right. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. This one finds Goddard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Running on first here with Jacobs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Finds his fullback. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Running right, here's Jacobs. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll run, Jacobs. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. And in motion, out of the slot. McKee now. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
More discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Sly's kick is up and good. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No touch. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have it on 2nd and short. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he... touchdown. But that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Dropping it over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Ravens and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. McKee. That finds Jacobs complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. McKee setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Patriots and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. On first down, Hurts. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
McKee looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 42. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw, McKee. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Pats will take over.
Great.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And they had that one contained right at the line. Amani Hooker with the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great. Set.
At the 17-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Great. Set.
Now Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Second
and 14 at the 43-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out now to his left. He's running for it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. Now, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing here, McKee. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Ravens with 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Punting muted out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, is he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for not? No, it wasn't.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. And maybe time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got 1st down from the 31. McKee back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. He's got it at the 6. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. All right, so the Patriots headed out on offense again just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping his feet in bounds.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On target to Worthy. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. First down throwing for Hurts. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We've arrived at halftime with the Patriots in front after... And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Ravens and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he has to be happy about his game. First and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Second down carry for Achane. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's a New England first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Gets this one to Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Hurts setting up to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they bring him down around the 34. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Hurts looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a...
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Badgley able to knock it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Here's McKee. Launches one deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. and out to the left on that quick throw. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 5 men in the secondary for the Pats. Third down.
Let's go. Buffalo 18.
McKee. Chased out to his right. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Patriots take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Andrews with the catch. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Great, set. No touch.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Great, set. No touch.
On first down, Hurts. Digs there to bring it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a fourth quarter lead. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. McKee setting up to throw. That finds Jacobs complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. McKee now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him. Ball at the 33 for first down. Getting right back to it after that interception. And a man is there to knock that away. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it's going to be second down. McKee looking to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They've got a man in motion. Third and long for him here. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4th. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To throw, McKee. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll throw it yet again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running back sent in motion. Throw on 3rd down. On the quick slant, it's Njoku. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Achane again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
No touch. No touch.
Achane again on second. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest.
Great, set.
Third down run from Achane. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots ready to pick up their 8th win of the season.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
No touch, set. No touch,
They bring Diggs in motion.
No touch.
Here's Achane up the middle. Works his way to the 35. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1.
Great, set.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
That's another Patriots.
No touch.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Great.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium.